Hello, welcome in for some more Wizard101, but I am excited to show y'all something. I got an early Christmas present from one of my sisters, and there's an entire cat tree. I'm so grateful. But also, you know how Duncan likes to interrupt and get all up in the camera? They can just be up here chilling. And I can just tilt the camera next to them and say, yeah, they're not up in the tree right now. But when it happens throughout, I'll give them a little nod. They're being good or fighting. Deirdre, what did you just smell? She's got her mouth open like, what'd you just smell, girl? Jeez. Deirdre. She's doing her. Anyway. Yeah. Last I remember, we had a lot of Mushu done. Daily assignment in Hyde Park. Okay. Alright. Marked spot in the burial grounds. Also, I'm not under the weather for any reason. I'm under no enchantment, but dang, am I allergic to my cats. So I have noticed I've been wheezier, been coughing more. I'm trying to keep the windows open, get outside more, get some good ventilated air. Either way, hat guy. Oh, this hat guy. There will always be a Marleybone segment, won't there be?
The spring hat that Catherine ordered. The one that looks just like the one I ordered for Amy Brooks. Let me see where it is. Yes, I got a message from the post office saying it has arrived, but I've been too afraid to go out and pick it up. If you'd be so kind, could you go and pick it up and take it to her?
Post Office South. I think I just uncovered a major conspiracy. This is Post Office South, meaning that this area is the south of the city. So Big Ben is here. And as soon as you enter the museum, that's north because this is counterweight east over here. Yes! It's backwards! You can see, that's the door. That's the door. Oh my god, I'm not going crazy. Alright. Every time I get my sides flipped thinking that this one's west. Okay. I feel vindicated. Game is wrong. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, I'll try to keep sneezing, coughing muted. Can't say I'll do a perfect job, but I do apologize for those of you who tend to listen more than watch, just as like something to do in the background. I even appreciate that. Like, hey. It was a charlatan, right? Hydebrook. Ooh, could also get that accomplished. Not a bad idea. I'm not doing Barkingham just yet. Charlatan. They are the life rats. I think they're down this way. Peek the corner and to the clock tower. Really? None? Huh. Maybe they are back that other way. Where's would you like help? Nope, he's got it. Whoa! Okay, start the battle and get my pizza. Oven mitts. Okay, what do we got? You know? Still kind of feeling it. Yeah, that pizza's gonna cool down. Perfect. Give him little pets. And hit it. I'm thinking the power of the spell can overcome the resistance. But let's see what's happening. It should be... Okay, 600 something with resist. All powers accounted for. Probably not going to do that again. We'll see, but definitely don't need that and won't need that. Oh. Got a horde of tissues like a squirrel. Jesus. Very good, boy. Yay. It's a Duncan. Oh. That'll turn it around. It's a Duncan. Oh, wow. Overkill. He's Duncan. Alright. I think... Yeah, I don't care. Hey, show and hold. You wanna just hang out there, man? Yeah, Dunk's gonna hang out with us. Alright. Chat, remind me in 15 minutes when that pizza's properly cooled. Event points. What event? Oh, the spiral scene. You can get gold keys for this. But also... a old pack? Like, I remember the cast symbols and I remember Owl Protege. Oh, and on this character it's capped at over 40. That's right. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait just a second. If I see that pack on max, and I was just in my spare time getting some badges. Welcome to Mirage, everyone. Okay, if I look at that pack... Okay, they did the thing where at this level they still recommend alternate damages. So the one for the life school... Oh no, this is the fire school staff and it recommends life. But Maycast Scald is tempting to me because I like the idea of Scald, dang it. Okay. The death-focused staff does that. And the life staff does storm boosts. But Maycast Dryad, for the amount of pips that you have, So overpowered. But yeah, if I wanted myth, I would have to take fire damage with it. Which would throw off all of the, you know, life stuff that I'm doing. But may cast that minion? Vasanji, I think, is a good minion. I've never been able to play with it as of recently. Let's see, Storm and Death. That one is myth, but ice. And these are not school locked. Like, I can just choose one of these to wear and then do so. So if I was gonna go fire secondary, I actually really appreciate having the glowing staff. Okay. But since I am myth secondary, none of these really appeal to me. Yeah. You're kind of railroaded into certain other schools. It's whatever. Ooh, they updated that. That cloak gives spellments now. Huh. The more you know. But yeah, the railroading into stats can invalidate some items on certain characters. Or is that to say that Cyrus Drake himself also practices fire magic secondarily, and Mulinda has Storm on her side? You know, for what Dahlia teaches, probably life is a very good secondary school for anyone, but for particularly fire. Okay. I guess I see what they're doing. There's the X. There's the X. 3 Mega Snacks. I could do this real quick, couldn't I? 3 days, but it's the morning right now. The day is turned over. But what do I have to do? Daily assignment, craft an item, and help a team. We can get this done real quick. Heck, if I go home... Oh, the boiling peanuts are elder. Fire Shark. Fire Shark. Bless you. Bless you, Duncan. Okay. Evidently, I left my purse at the previous location for Thanksgiving. Okay, I've got garden imps on a Laphadil? Oh, that's a white Laphadil, that makes sense. Let's see. Okay. While I think of it, I want to keep this honeysuckle for looks. Will it ask me? Yes, it will ask. So do I want to harvest? No. Okay. You know, there's hardly ever a need to use these. Baby Sunbird in particular, very useful. And I think I'll do that. Because it keeps the garden imps away. And I wish we could learn that. However, it jumps straight from rank 5 to rank 6. It jumps straight from rank 4 prevention into rank 6 prevention. So if anyone knows a reliable way to get those treasure cards, would love it, actually. Okay. Got that. Sun and music are the essentials. I might run out of energy. Okay, I'll go around and take some polls. Okay, bees is a global need. And that'll do for now. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that second spring for a while, so I'm not mad about not having the energy to finish out. Ooh. The huckleberries coming in with deadly ninja fig. Plant that eventually. Trumpet vine burning. And yeah, why do I care about gardening these for all these worthless seeds? Just a second. But also... Okay, the Dream Shrine or... All of these are spoilers, but... Which one's more fun? Definitely the Baron. Okay, so I'll join that team. See if I can get my crafting requirement done real quick. It's my house, I know where my orbs are. I just like that a lot. Okay, yes, I can get my crafting done. It says no transmutes, but it says nothing about low-level crafting. So for that... Oh, I'm disconnecting, aren't I? Oh no! No! Okay, do I have the things in bag? Yes, okay. Hey, welcome back to chat. It's a low chance, but sometimes these see fit to give, whatever it's called. I'll figure out later. Change my pet back to Donabella. Hello? New follow from Brianna Vonza. Alright. Oh, I have my grinding deck on. Sheesh. Just sending out some strategy, letting them know, hey, I'm planning to hit. Ah, jeez. Alright. Oh, your balance. Oh, nice. Why does chat keep disconnecting and re-disconnecting? Also, Twitch chat. How come the gameplay is not on full screen? Oh, because I have one monitor. So I use the game in windowed mode so I can monitor with the game and the chat. Also, I can resize the window as needed. I just kinda, you know, this is my setup. But welcome in. So I would need 2 monitors. Yes, because if I full screen the game, I can't read chat. I would have to flip between the two regardless, and this way keeps my awareness up. Also, this little thing that's a chat on the side is actually a browser extension from the chat on my Twitch. Oh wait, that's it? I guess follow them. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Alright, easy. I don't think this is the right way. Oh, this is adorable. Oh, the kittens. You poor woman. Oh, they have little meows. Oh. Okay. Oh, gonna put me back home. Alright. Okay, what's the third thing I need to do? Daily assignment. And then mess with castle tours. Okay. What do I need to do?
Today's assignment is to get a reading by visiting this location. Good luck.
Wait, that's not what I'm here for. Already forgetting why I'm here. And immediately dipping. Hate this music. Alright, castle tours. What do we got? We have rate new castles times 5 and visit top houses times 5. Okay, let's do the rating first. Any decorated magical... I like magical houses. Pyramid of the Lost Sun. Okay. This is a pack house. And it is enormous. I wandered into a dual circle. Should have this marked. Okay, good. Yeah, I think this is an Azteca house. But it's like a terrestrial Azteca house as opposed to the treetop one. It's got some jungle to it. That's nice. Oh wow. It's kind of barren. Like someone used to live here and now doesn't. Am I crazy for getting that vibe? It's giving loneliness. Much like Azteca itself. Deirdre? Deirdre. Fool! You want attention? I can give you attention real good from here. Oh, right, the house. Yeah. I have a feeling I haven't seen everything, but it's a home with intent. I'll give it a 3. And visit another castle. The heck is this house? Maybe it's Imperial?
You want to come lap? Oh, what the? You've got food, water. And I gave you loaf.
Of course, you can never give too much love to your pets. Oh gosh, I just got... I'm stuck on giant ground... I'm stuck on giant ground pineapples. Love talking. It's a nice fountain. Oh, pets!
Deirdre. Shut up.
Hey, silly creature. Okay, that's not part of the house. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice touch. The rainbow bridge, nice. Okay, this is the house. Multiple portraits of Cyrus, me likey. Aquila decorations, nice. Avalon paintings. Huh. We have acquired a lap potato. Alrighty then. Oh. No, I didn't get the pizza. And now there's a cat on my lap. Maybe that's for the best. Fireplace? Nice. I like this home a lot. I'll personally give it a 4. Death House can be a bit sparse, but it has its place. You've got a tree growing out of bricks, as Death is wont to do. Well, thank you. You have pots and not plots. That's fine, I guess. Ooh. Okay, you can still get the wooden bridge item modernly. Cool, cool. Oh, the house is alive. Okay, cool. Monster house. Got it. And a snow area, because... Where's the snow globe? Where'd you hide it? There it is. Ow! You are sharp and also fat. Ah. Okay. Well, potato mode engaged. Very well. Let's check out the inside. It's kind of amalgamated. Vine rug is nice. But it's kind of a death and ice thing. Don't feed the plants. Well, don't think I have much option to do so. Gobblerfish. Are there any fish in that aquarium? There's one sun ray that I can't see. There it is. Oh. Alright, it's a TV you can turn on and off. Many beaks. More credence to the house is alive kind of stuff. Skeleton keys on display. Oh, and this is just around back. I think this is over decorated, but I'm not gonna knock them for that.
Oh, Deirdre's off my lap.
Pizza time. This is why the tree is here.
So the kitties can just chill.
Duncan looks jealous. Okay, now I have both pizza and a lap cat. This is an absolute win. Let's check out this house. Where is the house? Okay. Bunch of... Oh, the boat is the house. I'm sorry? Mainly, I just want to know where to get the gobbler fish. There is no caramel fishing, to my knowledge. Not the most accessible house, but in theory, very cozy. Okay, got your crafting ring area. Where is that? Go vulture's horn. Okay. So it's a rug from Mirage. The Crypt Scavenger. Okay. No. On the border of overdone, that one was actually kind of overdone. But good castle magic. Very busy for me in particular. I can't get into your house. Magic button. Oh! Welcome to the On the Ship. Oh, they've blocked it off on wow. Okay. Causing that green stuff. You use magic to change the continuity in your house. Huh. Certainly strange, but why does the music keep resetting? Okay, so that's that end. I think that tent is where the entrance is proper is supposed to be. Before I leave the house. So that doesn't go inside your still the house? Okay. But then how do you access the other deck? Oh yeah, wait a second. Magical, yes. Confusing, also yes. Where did my controls go? Put me back inside so I can reload that. There we go. I wouldn't want to live here personally, but it is pretty good. Okay. We did the 5 rates and visit top castles. You have 3 blossoms? And so much... Wow, okay. Would you stop with the swarming? It's very pretty. The vines in the distance, nice touch. So many blossoms. Yes, many flowered. Unicorn. Nice. Path made of flowers. Why do you keep moving? Who's hurting you? What the heck are these? Nightmare. Okay. Aren't there supposed to be stairs? Okay, the loft is blocked off, but this is very, very, very green. I almost got lost inside this 20-foot house. Jeez. Okay, that's real nice. I can see why this is top rated. Okay, brick pond, there's a fox. Ooh, they built up this house themselves. Oh, so it's like foxes live here. That's a village. Alright, you two. The weaponsmith, I presume? Man, what people can do with castles is nuts. I dabble in a little bit of it at my house, but it's not to this scale. I just put a fun, I just made my entry to my house a puzzle. Yeah, a bunch of crowns items. The singers and the dancers? Okay. That one's just getting it. Groovin' Alfoy. Then who's Muhat? Oh, she's Muhat. The groovin' is really funny to me. Are you gonna bounce me? What? Who's gonna stop me? Oh. Oh, that guy definitely looks like he's going to stop me. Okay, private party. Got it. Sorry. Upstairs is, oh, kitchen staff. Oh. Cat chef. Gulcher's way. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Is that a centipede, chef? Look beyond the Catwoman for a second, just... Yeah, that is a centipede chef. Alright. Oh god, they're alive. Veggie Revenant and Solomon Crane. Oh, okay. Lemuria. Okay. Where's that sound coming from? Sounds like that everywhere and nowhere place. Okay. There's a carnival here. Got it. I'm not knocking. Okay, I got a bad vibe from this place. Let's, well done, though. What? Where am I? Man the mushrooms. Pawns. More of those little fox guys. Gathering apples, presumably. Some of the people have hired labor. Like, yeah, what else do you do with Max Gold? Okay, what kind of scarecrow did we use for that? I'll never know. There's a giant elm tree in the way. Hello? Did I scare the imp away? I'm sorry, a wishing well? Interact. Gave me a pet stack. Alright. Okay, I can get stuck on the bridge there, but that's, I guess, part of the experience. Same here. But there must be a way to get inside because, you know, you have to get inside in order to rate the castle. Oh, is this your home? I want to look at this guy's face. Just stop moving! Okay, that's too much face. Okay. Cool guy. Oh, that's cool. Avalon fireplace. It's just a knight's helmet. Oh, sorry, dude. There's cake. There's like whole cakes. Another centipede doing labor. Huh. Keg. Alright. I see why they are the way they are. Okay, that's... Oh, I need one more. Shit. What do we got? I'll try one maze. Ooh, lag. Uh-huh. Gyrating paintings. Yep, always good. What am I looking at? Okay, that's what the end looks like. Dead end at Melinda. The painting moved. Yeah, the tiger. Look, I can only be so surprised by everything. There's a wraith. Okay, so there's the put the orb there pedestal. Centaur. Let's pass this guy to the this way. Past the owl. Find the ice item. There's so much going on. I'm just gonna wait. don't think spatial awareness was the most thought of thing in this maze. But sure. Nice, we're getting close. Oh, I can walk around. Okay, I came from the blizzard. Maybe there's another way to go? Nope. Just ends right there. Nothing over here. There's ice area again. There's a bunch of Cyrus Drakeness. The painting that sneers at you. Yeah, some of these overlapping spells is causing an issue. Breathtaking views, huh? Did you say breathtaking views and then put a portrait of Dahlia Falmea? You did it on purpose, you pervert. Can I move on from the ice and death areas? No, they just end. Oh, this is new. Grand Nana. Myth again. And it ends here. Cool human face on that Medusa. Okay, got kind of lost. There we go. Now we should be looking for fire, right? Or is this the way out? Woo! I did a win! Exit this way. In the air. Oh, that lets you look down at it. Alright. Good detour. Good detour for today. Okay, kitties are asleep. Okay, so yeah, I'm not interested in doing all that again just on this character for a lower level board pack. Okay, there's a poll currently going about what do I do next. And it's go to Mushu and finish Mushu versus going to Buckingham Palace versus I could have sworn you were already... Oh, alright. Versus Grizzleheim is what I was going to go on saying. Black Pearl? Alright. Okay, not over 45 yet. I did the daily. So now we're just kind of hanging out. Oh, 2 days left on this. why the Scroll of Fortune unlocks for all characters? Is that right? Nope, it unlocks for one character only. I guess that makes sense. You would want that on your main in the first place. I am on the level to speak to the King of Grizzleheim. That's how I'm trying to think of it. I'm kind of ignoring Aquila for now, but I'll more properly get into it as we roll into, what's it called? Atlantia, that's what it's called. And then I'll do Tartarus at 90 because I actually really love the gear that comes from there, at least for life. I'll give that pole some time to marinate. In the meantime, tab cement. Although the stream is called Finishing Mushu. But what I mean in the poll result is more directly So that's who's been texting me. Anyway. Yeah, finish Mushu is the solid goal. And I'm thinking then we go to Dragonspire from there and continue storying. That's right. I did not find the oyster in Shoshan. Alright, more trying for this haiku book. Would you stop at the power pips? Feel weird. Yeah, I don't get it. They used to be so aggressive with the death shielding. Maybe things have changed. But, like, is it just me, or is this getting oppressively easy for life? We had challenge back in the day, and I think maybe I just know too much about the game and I'm not playing it noob enough. I got no idea. We're gonna 1-2 the ferry. Or maybe just one. Not sure how good's your damage. Just not quite. You're really going for it, aren't you? Oh, shocker. Let me grab that Lotus. Nice. I'm still wearing the speed shoes. I could have noticed that at any point. Yes, Deirdre? Deirdre? Get over here. There you go. Hey. Perfectly head height now. 5 is 600. 280. Yeah. Just stay in the hut. Stay in the hut. Or go that way. What are you doing? You are leave. Okay. You are leave. What? What? I'm streaming right now. Ah. Another lap session. Alright. Yeah, you purr. Do not stand on my ball. Dear. Can't think of what to do at the moment. Little girl trying to flop everywhere. I'm not frustrated, I'm just frustrated. Why did I say it like that? Like, this is not a bad time at all. It's just a little inconvenient. And distracting. And adorable. I got you a tree so you wouldn't have to stand on me. Well, okay. Your aunt got you a tree. Sue me. I'm not taking credit, I'm just saying, Kraken! Was not expecting a Kraken. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. I don't think I mind spending some mana to heal. Okay, that'll be 800 base. I have a cat. Really? Now you really? Ow. This is me deciding I'm going to spend some time healing. Deirdre, stop rubbing up on the laptop. Oh, you know what? You're going up here. You're getting pet up here. Stay up here. They're not particularly trained. I do a certain jingle when I, like, make their food. That's about it. Duncan's getting more familiar with Leave It. As in leave it alone. As in stop chewing on my cords. Oh, thank you. Matsuo. Got your book. Deirdre, don't leave. How does that not hurt you? I'm aware that my daughter is fat. Just careful with that.
You brought me the book. Haiku's a battle within. What happened to her?
Is that a haiku?
You brought me the book. Haikus of Battle Within. What happened to her?
575. It's a haiku.
I remember now. I left for battle carrying only her locket and my katana. Such is the way of the samurai. I won't forget my jade lotus again if I have both my locket and katana. Jikiru stole my katana when I had no memory of it. Win it back from him and I will be at peace.
Absolutely, my dude. Was that just the other end? Yep. Cool. The spell I don't use is ready for an upgrade. We do this for Ghost Love. Alright, we out here. Who the?
You are a disgrace. If you will not remove yourself from my presence, I will do it for you.
Warpig in the bottom with the full bristle hair and everything. He's a mage here. Did they change the model or did they change the portrait? I don't remember. Either way. Yeah. Boots! Dang it! I'll forgo the Dryad in favor of Regenerate, in case I need it. If I'm gonna pass this turn anyway, may as well use that. Huh, nailed it. Yeah, that's not changing. And that works for damage control. Still one less bladed attack I have to worry about. Sounds to me as if the trash dumpsters in the complex are getting taken out. Good. I haven't said no to Zen yet. I have a feeling I won't meet them. We will see. Both using all of our pips at the last, okay. This is shoot to kill territory. Oh. I'm gonna pretend I didn't notice you sitting down in the hutch, but I am gonna point the camera at you. Little butt. Just right there, little butt. The me of sandcastles? Oh, nice. Still, the other one I got is better. Haru's me of regard. Do I have a... I could change back. Okay, let's weigh some options here. I equip this, I have no mana. Damage at 17. Accuracy is as is. Where are my goddamn boots? Those look cool too. Okay. Total 20 outgoing. $22 and $23. Okay. $16, $17. 47 pip chance. A little damage reduction. And that's it. Versus versus 12 and 12, but the more damage and more pip chance. Yeah, one is clearly better, which I'm sad about because I earned this for that character, versus the other one is just an item I had in the bank. But if I were to get a better, like a level 40 ring of just health and mana, I'd equip the other short sword. Because it's cool that I even got it in the first place.
That you have returned my katana to me. I will remember you, and I will be at peace because of what you did for me.
And he's gone. Dude, he vanished. Oh my god, was he a ghost? talk to Kevo.
Ah, you've come back alive. I worried I would only see you again as a spirit. Remember the second inscription? When it comes to the spirit world, no one living. Enter first. But it says nothing about entering second. I would go first, but I can't seem to leave this spot. I think I have the solution. If you collect dust from a crypt in the burial grounds, you can use it to lead the way into the spirit world. Brilliant, don't you think?
Yeah. So many crypt dusts, and you're pointing me towards the one at the back? Lotus. There was some right there, and you didn't think to point at it, huh? Yeah, this is the Death Fender.
You look quite dirty. I meant for you to bring the dust in a pouch, but wear it well. You have everything you need to open the portal to the spirit world and find the spirit cage. Remember that the cage must be guarded by a powerful spirit. Unfortunately, you won't be able to use the cage to trap it in the spirit world. So, you must defeat the spirit once and for all. Ready? Use the 3 portal summoning candles in the burial mound to open the portal. Once you step through, you can defeat the spirit. Bring back the spirit cage. Good luck.
Thank you. Now, given that, would it not be wise to at least include that? Close to a low end. That. If I just replaced Seraph. Not totally, but somewhat. Bless you, Duncan. The potato has turned. Hello, Deirdre. I'm so happy with this tree. Sis, if you're out there, yes. Loving the cat tree gift. Thank you so much. So this is the spirit world. Alright. Gonna turn up the game on my end. How are y'all doing out there? Game balanced? Audio alright? Is it coming in far quieter than me?
They don't call me evil for nothing. I will show no mercy.
Fine. Then neither need I. audio is balanced. Alright. You know, I'm starting to think you're biased and you want to listen to my voice more. Because I listened to the most recent drop on YouTube for a little bit. I find the game to be quiet. And yes, I did drop the part where I explored the November update on YouTube. That's a thing that happened. I canceled Variety Thursday because, well, the holiday. And I'm spacing out my YouTube uploads such that y'all have time to probably listen to one or the other before you decide, yeah, you know what? Like, if I drop them too close together, it seems that people listen to the most recent and then not the previous one. And I also think that if I were closer to the microphone, then maybe you would have a different opinion, because my sneezes can disturb me when I hear it back. Ooh, okay. A first time. Okay, in action, baby. I think that sound is broken. Or just different? I had two blades without thinking about it. That's my... Okay, yeah. I first thought, how is that so powerful? The second thought was, oh yeah, it's not just a trap. Okay, that makes sense. Set up the circle and don't screw me over, Sam. How do you still see the sprite as a... I killed your minion. Like, straight up deaded, dude. Deadated wham. You really are evil. Trying to kill my minion. Well, time to go. So you just can't keep it to yourself and me, can you, Zen? Gotta include others in this relationship. I see how it is. You just get the itch to murder, and I totally understand that. We got open murderous intent up in here. Jeez, I shouldn't even wait for that. Dead in 2. Sounds good to me. Well, he's dead.
A spirit cage drops to the ground.
There we go. Finally, spiritual spellements. Mostly death and myth, but there's some life ones. Some. Okay. That was crazy, but I got it.
You have the spirit cage. You have done well for some living. I hope the spirit cage helps you defeat Oninode. I would fight that battle if I could. Life is wasted on the living. Thank you for letting me help you on your journey. My descendant is anxiously awaiting you. Return to Hideo Kebo at the temple and tell him the good news.
I will return. I'm going to peek into the Shoshan village to find that oyster, though. Man, I've been recording for almost 2 hours. It does not feel like that. Okay. I'm gonna guess this oyster is somewhere on the outskirts. Oh. Got it. You know what I'm thinking? Screw it. I will wear with pride the thing that I won and discovered and think is actually pretty cool over the thing that is a hand-me-down, basically. And when I do Barkingham, then I can reconsider. Village of Sorrow and Tree of Life. Maybe I should finish up those quests before too long as well. I've got quests to tie up. Hello, other oyster. I sometimes think that this is my favorite of the Mushu musics. I'm gonna make it louder for y'all too, so we'll see if I've thrown off the balance too much. It's not that I know that they're there, I'm just trying to check around for reagents. This side. Oh, this is a beautiful temple.
You found the spirit cage.
Hideo's mouth drops open as you tell him about his ancestor.
This temple must be fighting against the control of Oni no Death. I am honored that my ancestor could help you. The power of this temple alone holds back the power of Oni no Death. So here I should remain. You must be the one to capture the evil spirit. No easy task.
9% chance to resist stun. Okay.
Take the spirit cage into the village of sorrow ahead. With your strength of will, you should be able to capture a powerful evil spirit.
Okay. A, leveled up. B, pet leveled up. I'll take it. What affects stun? Okay, strength does stun resist. Yeah, just strength. Okay. Well, strength and power. Okay, Village of Sorrow time. Bridge Guardian. Can I not talk to you? Maybe you could explain why the bridge is destroyed? Could use that context, bro. Or ma'am. Bram, if you will. Okay, no. What about this side? Nope. Okay. Or Death Soldiers, okay. Befouled Land, Eerie Pasture, and Entrance. Okay. These cursed Ronin are everywhere. And more Gloom Fairies. If only you'd told me. Then again, who's gonna say, oh yeah, they're just up ahead. No biggie. It's actually this fairy in a different area of the map that actually has your haiku book, man. It was long gone. Hello. Methinks there will be plenty of quests in this area. You know what? Why don't we take a short little stretch break? Kitties are settled. I need to move or I'm just gonna fall asleep where I'm sitting. I heard we ever wear gray sweatpants, but I guess today's the day. For whatever reason, I'm all achy. Oh, this feels amazing. Actually, let's be back in a few minutes. The need for the restroom has arisen. I'll bring my phone so I can read chat. However, we'll be right back. Okay, well, I'm back. Let's see. Boop. Boop, boop. And boop. Did I blink or was that the game? Oh well. First time chat from Fantoni. Yo. Yo. Checking out the end of Mushu. Is that a ninja pig? I guess they're not all evil. Ken Shui.
Who's that? Have you been here before? Do I know you?
Oh.
Oh, great wizard. I had to leave my family because an evil spirit haunts us.
Ken Shui's lower lip trembles and he speaks in a whisper.
My first time through Mushu? Not at all, but I'm trying to take it with a grain of doing things as if I didn't know them.
Please, revered one, could you do away with these undead? They will surely send the evil spirit after us.
Will do. Hey. Just casually looking around and there's an oyster. So either that's not well hidden or that's just good conveyance of finding it.
Please, esteemed wizard, could you help me? It is a matter of honor. I was ordered to deliver a message to the Jade Champion, but the Death Soldiers took it when the Death Oni attacked. Please win it from them and bring it to me.
Have I hit 30? No, I'm 25. But if you mean the character, I just hit 45. And if I can predict what you might suggest at level 30, I have considered doing Zeus. However, oh. Let's see. Retired in 2017 when 125 was the max. Current main 82. And the character I play for myself, who's actually behind the stream character. My farthest up is a level 92 balance. I will absolutely do Tartarus with you. I love Tartarus. But right now. We got some focus. Yeah, being someone who is going through the game as they add things, I remember very, I want to say respectfully. I respectfully remember when Tartarus was like maximum level gear. Befouled Wavebringer. Wait, I'm supposed to be heading towards Cursed Ronin. What? Where's this arrow taking me? Down here, huh? Could have put me next to the village, but no, we had to say go over here. The Walking Dead, huh? That was a lot funnier in the 2010s. Yeah, I feel no compulsion or need to do Mount Olympus. However, I will do it for the sake of getting Mount Olympus access to Atlantia and Tartarus. I feel no need to grind for the level 30 gear. It may be best in slot for a while, but this ain't my first rodeo. I don't need that kind of help. Am I gonna do waterworks? Probably not on this character. Why'd you tower the elephant? Seems fun. Yeah, I'm beyond the stage where I would think of grinding anything else out. I'll just make do with what I have. And as this account has existed since the 2011s, yeah, I do not want for much. But good on the input. I'm level 45, so I could get a new set of hand-me-downs from the bank. It's always an option. What do I think? I can double dot this guy. Towards the beginning of Christmas. Alright. I can help you through it once through for the quest and to get the wand. I have a few copies of that wand. And you might have a point. What I was thinking is that usually in Arc 1, life enemies tend to Death Shield, and the main pull for not using that wand I don't know, the main pull for not wanting to use that wand is that it gives a fire-based attack. And if you are life and your enemy death shields and you're fighting a life creature, you're barred from having to deal with resist because your prism has been blocked. So I usually keep a death wand on me. Now I'm finding they don't do death shields? Which makes sense because the death creatures don't do life shields? So maybe that makes it a lot easier for death characters. I'm hoping that's the case. I think some do, some don't even have them. Well, what I'm noticing is they did it in Crocotopia and they did it in Marleybone. Once I've gotten to Mushu, no life creatures have done it. It's like their decks got switched and now they do a lot more guiding light and spells like that. Mary Waitee. Oh, I remember you, yeah. I looked over the art. It's not quite what I'm looking for, but I do appreciate the offer. And thank you for coming back for the stream. How am I? I'm doing well. Surprisingly managing the allergies after putting the cat tree next to my stream setup. Where I'm hoping we'll get to see more kitties. Duncan. 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 He's doing it. I don't think I have enough damage just on this spell. I mean on Jade. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I can save the mana. Here. Is there a purpose to back here? There's a silver chest. We say yes to those. It's got me kind of curious and I want to explore this area. Alright, all twos. There we go. Perfect. For Spectral Blast? Huh. Alright. Catch key or Shocklock better? I have no control over that. I like Shocklock because it's more engaging. Shocklock is more mouse dependent. Yeah, we can ask chat too. What is y'all's opinion on that? Oh no, playing Balance, I loved Spectral Blast as well. Loved it. Just asking for opinions. That is incredibly valid. Shocklock is more fun, but both are fine. Yeah. I will hold this opinion. I think usually that if I'm doing a bunch of silver chests and I'm getting a lot of Shocklock, I get the feeling that lining up the tiles gets a bit repetitive. If they were to introduce the Imperia level of doing those side games, like Lava Lock, I'd be cool with that. What just happened? Did someone request something, or was that a new follow? That was a new follow. Thank you very much. But I'm not set up that I can watch my own stream. I'm kind of... Games in windowed mode, chat is on the right side of my screen. 'Twas ye. Alrighty. Heck yeah. Party in chat. Ooh. I also do have this weird opinion where I'm kind of on the fence about some of the new spells that they give in some of the schools. I think that they've made life too easy. Because they gave us 2 new spells to learn for 5 pips, on top of having that one lore spell. Hasn't life always been pretty easy? Life has always taken longer. Where you're kind of in the realm of a fight takes as long as you need, so long as you build cards in your deck, you'll be fine. Life is the can do anything, but also takes the longest. A lot of people say Storm is the best because it's most damage and fastest. Balance takes longer sometimes. Also true. Once balance and admittedly life get access to the Star School spell Empowerment, once you get that, you're set. The fights can get a lot faster. Because that way you're earning pips for being hit by certain spells that the enemies are going to use anyway. So you get pips for free for building your spirit, like your buffs that cost pips. I usually always run Empowerment over something like Amplify or Berserk.
You have done as I asked? Thank you, esteemed wizard. I feel much safer. I hoped that our leader would save us from the evil spirit, but I can't find him. He is wise and always knows what to do. I thought to look for him in the town dojo, but I saw the undead lock the dojo with a spectral key. Can you get the key back from one of them?
Yeah. And if I see Death Soldiers, Yunyo, I got you. Build Chimera or Hydra. You don't want to know my opinion on Chimera. It's kind of milquetoast. But long story short, Hydra is 230 3 times for 6 pips. Chimera is 290 times 3. And usually it's not worth the pips for survivability's sake. Now, you sound like you just did. That sounds like it took a while probably surviving, but that is impressive. Like, I appreciate that. My balance currently has the bottom path trained because otherwise it doesn't feel like it's worth 9 pips for almost the same damage as Chimera. The spirit schools boost against balance. Okay. That is something to take into consideration that I had not. Also, modernly, there is spell weaving. So if you really wanted to balance Prism, you could go access one of the other schools of your choice. That unlocks around level 50. I think it's a new quest line, or newer. Can I get a life hit? Done it before yet. Dude, go ahead. If you're level 90, as you say, those quests will be decently easy. There's a rhythm to the fights that you gotta take into account, and it wants you to use more life school spells on the enemy. Like, it wants you to lean into your weaving school. But as my main character is life and has always known a lot of myth spells, like... Yeah. Also, I will say, you do not need to learn all of the spells, like the Golem hit and some of the level 45 spells. Not needed. Save your training point, because things get rather intense later. Because of how they recently changed Chrysalis and Shadow Spells, period. It's just kind of weird. It was a weird choice. But because you're engaged, I'll show my deck build for my main character after this fight, and hopefully after I get the key. I'll also say this, I do not whatsoever consider the meta for my choices on building which wizard to wear. Alright, I got the key. Okay. He's a big supporting wizard, so you trained Feint, you learned Death to Feint, Ice to Tower Shield, Life to Regen. This character doesn't know Feint. I purely went with having Myth as my secondary, and I went with the Weaving for Life Myth, I have the Myth lore spells. I have a lot of Myth trained on this person, and I use it. I use all of it. This character knows Tasselworm Terror, and how they changed shadow spells is that you just fuse them with the... Do I have damage for Myth? I'm certainly trying, but it's not easy to find gear that leans into that mix, you know? But I also have my pet Maycast Spirit Blade, which again gives me the life and the Myth Blade, and it stacks with the normal Spirit Blade and the Sharpen. These two, which used to be 10% better than normal traps, but now they're even, so I think that they should buff these simply for having a better reason to use these. Got an Earthquake set. This is nutty. If you look into the fusion formula, they buffed the heck out of the Myth Shadow spells. And the Life Myth blended spell is clear shields for blades and then Myth hit, which is extremely useful on shield heavy bosses, or bosses that just cheat cast a 90% tower shield on themselves after taking any damage. This hit does the clear first, so I'm able to get a good shot on them before they replace the shield, because it's all rolled into one spell. Got the empowerments because this deck is very pip hungry, really mana hungry, but it does work. Otherwise, I think Wings of Night is one of my favorite spells, and this fusion hit gives myself excess blades, so I can even fulfill the pact on this side, should that need arise. This is still my favorite spell out of all of them. Close second, I think, is the other Polaris spell. Earthquake has always been fun. I just happened to know that by chance before these things were... Before Spellaments, I just kind of got that spell by chance. Got Reshuffle. Got the Sun School spells. I also know a decent number of moon spells. Oh no, not Sprite. Sprite Swarm. Lets me clear traps on myself for a healing aura. But also, if you're not going to split the healing among friends, the healing I get is comparable to a Regenerate for one less power pip. And it used to not be limited, but apparently they saw through that, so it has become limited. Sad. But yeah, this is my fully Life Myth setup. Ooh. I even am keeping this, even though I need Myth pips, like Arc Mastery pips. I'm still keeping this because it gives me a blade that I wouldn't otherwise be able to get. Else then, I'm really trying to go Myth damage, but there's not a lot of gear that allows for that. I've got the accuracy, the pin buff, and on these there's no pin slots, but that makes sense because they're from, what, 2014? This gear's from? Surely there's a better one for Mythblade. Not one that allows me to fail on Arch Mastery pips and still hit with Myth reliably. the best one that I've seen, because around my level, like, I have access to Imperia through the quests, and those ones give a spear instead of a blade. And I'd rather have the blade. Enemies have Arc Mastery rating typically. They will eventually. I haven't gotten to where that's a problem, but I am prepared for when that is a problem. Because the enemies don't have Arc Mastery, they typically can't use more spells that they know. But I think King's Isle is looking to change that, so that they can once again use it. I'd be talking out of my ass to say too much more, but I think Celestia has been revamped since. Oh yeah, and my Balanced Wizard's questing in Avalon, but is a fully combined storm. And usually you would just train weaving into storm just for the blade. No, I'm leaning into it. I have storm hits and storm arc mastery. Because there's also this, which if you happen to have Locust Swarm and Stormzilla in your deck, then you get a 3-pip hit that does that, and if you happen to have a dot on yourself, then you can lay a trap. There's no blade from Storm. That isn't 4 Storm hits, right? That is correct. But when you get this, it turns your balance hit into Storm damage, and then you can use Storm Blades for your balance hit, which became a Storm hit. So you can have Judgment do Storm damage if you need, which actually makes fighting Storm enemies a bit harder. So there's Storm Prism, which actually I don't think I've added yet. But now I am converting my balance damage to Storm, and then convert Storm to Myth for Storm bosses. It's convoluted as heck, but man, it's fun. Alright? You gotta hit this one first, then stack the Elemental Blades. Yes. You can do these Omnis at any time. And also this one gives you 2 Storm Blades, so you can do a Storm hit and a balance to Storm hit. And also started packing Precision because, man, can I not get accuracy on gear for Storm. Life is a good one, I think. Actually, I have a marked spot in Selenopolis. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's usually by Surge. I think I've almost trained everything. Dust Amplify does the same thing as the Blade, but as an aura instead of a hanging effect. So it can't be removed by many enemies. Death, you get the aura that changes enemies into taking more death damage and changes your balance hits into death. So that's dual purpose. I don't see a whole lot of purpose in that. It weakens enemies, sure. Balance can't leave balance. This character was Balance Myth for a long while. I was not as... Per shield on enemy, leave a trap, and deal myth damage, split over all enemies, if you so choose. Sure. Life is the one you're going for. Let's check that one out. Fire is the only one that doesn't have a prism at all, but instead you get decent fire damage and a decent hit, and the ability to access fire damage. Yeah. You get the Amplify first, you get that one second. Gambit a damage over time and a healing over time on yourself. for a lot more damage. Okay, I see that. And the same thing as Storm, but in the form of life. Yeah. That one's very good. It's like the game wants you to lean into one or the other. You know, I'm not one for shoehorning. Look at Crystal. That trap is fun. Per weakness on self, you can leave a trap on the enemy. Deal damage and shield yourself per blade on any of the enemies you've hit. Maximum of 5, so you can just hunker down. I kinda like that. Man, I'm liking Ice. 2 of my characters are seconding Ice, and it's the Myth and the new stream character for life. Yeah, so far I think Lightning Locust is my favorite of the fusion spells. Because if I have a dot on myself, if I don't, it's still a 3-pip hit for 525. That can be enchanted. And if you do, bonus almost faint. You needed help with Belloc. His cheat reacts to damage over time, so if you happen to pack Iron Curse, it's all enemies damage over time, but it's still damage over time. That would give you some breathing room to build pips. Okay, what am I doing? Back to the Village of Sorrow. Yeah.
You brought the key. Thank you, great one.
Ken Shui reaches out for the key, but his hand passes through it. He looks surprised and confused.
I'm a spirit?
No, he wasn't ready.
Forgive me, great one. I did not realize I was not among the living. Even so, this great evil harms all good spirits here. Please find our leader in a town dojo. Even when he was among the living, he knew much about spiritual matters. He can help you stop this evil.
Find Ting Yin. Okay. There's some other side quests I'm supposed to pick up, I think. Here's Xiong.
Sorry, haven't had any new products in quite a while. Try back later.
Weren't you used to be standing next to your forge?
I'm glad you're here, your wizardship. Can I call you by your name? Great. I'm Wei Pei. Here's the thing. A haunted house up ahead is spewing out undead. No one living or dead can get past the magical seal on the doorway to stop the influx of undead. It must be tied to the undead. Do us a favor and defeat some undead around here to weaken that seal.
You got it. But glad to pick up the side quests.
Ting Yan's body ripples like water until it shimmers and vanishes. A monstrous shape emerges from it. It is the demon Usanaki.
Looks kind of like a pig.
You poor, pitiful wizard. I am glad you showed up here. I will do you a favor. I shall put you out of your misery.
Boots? Okay, good. used it with one other person to prevent the cheat, and they built up to one shot. Yeah. Back in the day, life did not have damage over time. So, commiserate with ya. If I'm looking off to the side, I am looking out for my kitties. They're both sleeping on the bed. Okay. They're good enough. That'll be somewhere in the 1.8K. Somewhere.
At last I am free. I thank you, revered wizard. I have been trapped here since the evil spirit pulled me from my family. I sense you carry a spirit cage. If you seek to capture the evil spirit, you will need a soul chain to bind it. One of the other good spirits can help you forge one.
King Ying spoke of a soul chain? Yes, I am amazed at what I understand now. I see how spectral chains would work. For all the spirits here, who could help you forge a chain? Why, the blacksmith. Speak with Shi Hong Bi nearby. When she was alive, she could forge anything.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Shi Hong Bi's metal shop. I haven't had customers in, well, it's been a while. I'll be frank with you. I'm a ghost. I'm not sure what I can help you with. Whatever it is, it's free. You want a soul chain? Never had anyone ask me for one, but lots of things change when you become a spirit. I can't make the chain myself, of course, but I can tell you how to do it. First, you'll need to defeat some walking dead to collect some dark souls. Then come back here.
Crap. Oh, close enough. That's the wrong picture. Oh. Yeah, maybe not close enough. At least I can talk to Wavebringer now.
Mortal spirits here unclean. Befoul woodwalkers. Save forest. Defeat woodwalkers. Collect tainted bark. Bring to me.
Still need to heal a bit. Yeah, this is the gear I'm running with as of now. Got that off of the boss of Shirataki Temple. Not the boss, but one of them. I locked into those when doing the quest line in Shangri-La. It's my pet. To compensate for the lack of mana that this gives, I have basic ring, 30 tunic, 35 hat. Should I go get some hand-me-downs? Because I was wearing this ring, but then I had no mana and needed to reload constantly. Yeah, the difference between 4 auction and no auction gear. Actually, you know what? It's been about 3 hours. Let's pause here. I'll heat up more of my pizza. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Just sit tight. Get up, stretch, get some water. If you are proactively listening, thank you for that. But all people have needs. Gotta go stretch sometime. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'll pause the recording so I can make a part 2. Alright, see y'all in a bit.